Good day. I'd like to welcome you all to this Quantemol workshop. You'll see that Quantemol have an exciting set of software and some very interesting new developments that I'm going to tell you about. So I hope you'll find it engaging, and do feel free to ask questions as they come along. I hope you enjoy the workshop.
Hello, everyone. Good evening and good morning and good afternoon, depending on where you are. It's really a real pleasure to see you all here, and I see a lot of new names I haven't heard about before, so looking forward to getting to know you. So just a very brief introduction on what Quantemol is actually doing. So we are a spin-out company from the University College London, and we were founded in 2004. And the business idea of Quantemol is to provide user-friendly interfaces, we call them expert systems, which help people to operate complicated codes which were developed in academia, but perhaps do not have a lot of user-friendly interface. And in this way, enable this kind of knowledge transfer from different areas of research, academic and commercial, that people, for example, who know how to write codes and calculating cross-sections, that this knowledge is transferred for people who need cross-sections to use in their research can easily obtain them. And as mentioned in my colleagues' talks, the first product we have launched in 2004 was called Quantemol N, and it's based on UK RMOL group codes for calculating electron scattering cross-sections for molecules. And recently it's been updated to QEC, so that's the talks you have listened to. Then in 2013 we also established this connection that people who do plasma modeling really interested in cross-sections data, and that's how we got to know Professor Mark Kushner and his code HPM, equally very powerful, having lots of publications, and it's specifically developed for plasma modeling and modeling industrial tools. However, notoriously difficult to use unless you can study it with Mark, so it's a bit of quite a learning curve actually how to use it from the command line, and I have lots of lots of lines of entry. So we have developed a user-friendly interface called Quantemol VT. And then later, we also recognized, starting working more with industrial customers, we recognize that what often stops people from benefiting from plasma modeling is actually a lack of information about the data. So they often feel that they lack expertise on not only finding data, but also choosing, because sometimes you have different data sets. And we decided to launch a database, also again, user-friendly database of plasma chemistries, which our CTO, Sebastian Moore, will present after me. And so our company offers, therefore, our markets are kind of industries and researchers in academia who work with plasma and who benefit from plasma modeling. So the main focus is semiconductors industry, but we also work with customers from various backgrounds, including fusion, plasma medicine, thrusters, and so on. And we believe that this will be only expanding as plasmas are getting more and more popular. So in terms of types of customers, so we have academic researchers, plasma tool manufacturers, and also fabrication facilities, so people using those tools. And what we can offer consultancy projects, we can offer software licenses and support. And for the database, we have different formats for membership, which I'll talk about in a minute. And in terms of consultancy, again, various range, calculating different cross-sections, helping you to assemble chemistry, estimate branching ratios, maybe for some cross-sections, do a sensitivity analysis for your chemistry set, even calibrated surface coefficients for plasma interacting with surfaces to fit with your experiment. So kind of the Quantemol's expertise is focused around plasma chemistry and plasma modeling. And here I want to explain how the license works. So you can find online, we have all the price lists. So this is the price list I'm quoting here is actually for 2022. So if you kind of like decide to buy the software, so we will honor the 2021 price list if you submit your purchase order before the end of this year, which a little bit less, but nonetheless, this is the sample. So we have in terms of period of time, so we have 1 year and 3 years. So this is the license term. And there is annual support, so which we recommend if you are kind of just starting to use, we recommend getting. And the support includes all the upgrades, training, and continuous email and telephone support. And additionally, we do not limit number of users in one geographical location. So if, let's say, you're buying it for your research group, then you can have several students working as long as they work on the same workstation. Single workstation license will do fine. And switching workstation also during term, there's no problem, so just let us know. And difference between commercial, non-commercial is that non-commercial research is something which will be published, whilst commercial research is something which is usually commercial companies do. One important note that you do require MolPro to run QEC. So you can either buy it by us if you don't have it, or directly, or by some other reseller. We don't mind, but if you want to get a free trial, you also will need to request a MolPro trial. And another important comment is that QEC only works on Linux, and ideally it's not like very outdated Linux, because it's a very actively developed software. So some features may not be backwards compatible. So that's something to watch out for. But of course, we are happy to advise and consult on this if you have questions. So next. And the database. So Sebastian will give you a kind of a broader introduction of the database and how it works. But essentially, there is a standard membership, so anyone can sign up for free. Yeah, so you just click on sign up button, and I very much encourage you to do that. And after you sign up, you have access to, you can search for all the reactions and species, and you can download up to 20 cross sections per month, and every month this resets. And you can access something which is called dynamic chemistry generator, which essentially helps you to put together a plasma chemistry plasma chemistry from the reactions located in the database. And then after you put together this set, you can run Boltzmann solver or global model on the website, so which kind of you can probably see here and here. Yeah. So, however, Quantemol is a commercial organization, and we also provide additional services for people who may feel that they would benefit from extra support in working with plasma modeling and plasma chemistry. So we have 2 additional paid memberships. So one of them is gold membership. So here you have unlimited number of reactions or cross sections you can download per month. You can compare the graphs you can kind of compare different cross sections in one graph. We also pre-assembled 24 sets of chemistries, which you can use as a starting point for modeling of your plasma. You can download them in very flexible formats, compatible with different softwares, and we can possibly add software if you wanted us to. There's also Plasma Expert customer support, so you can always email us and we will be happy to answer your questions and give recommendations. There is an API, and this API is compatible with QVT, our software, or another software which will mention later, global model we provide with the membership. Additionally, this API can be used if you have your own bespoke software, so you can tailor it to work with this API. And you can also assemble chemistry sets, as I mentioned, with this dynamic chemistry generator, and then download them in convenient format for you. There is a library of surface chemistries which you can access. And we also provide you a desktop software for global model, which is more advanced than the one we have on the cloud. And it has additional flexibility, so you can actually that you can populate it with your own species. So if, let's say, you work with some kind of secret chemistry, you can add your own data and also run the global model with it. And yeah, you can also store chemistry set you assembled using dynamic chemistry application, for example, and then restore it and run it again. And additional benefit will also offer a chemistry reduction as part of the support as well. So I believe Sebastian will comment on this. Okay. And more advanced chemistry set, more advanced membership is Platinum. So it includes all the benefits of gold membership, and then in addition, it includes also calculations for up to 6 species of molecules or ions within the membership term of 1 year. So I will not kind of like read all of this, but a lot of, most of processes are included. And one comment is that not all the molecules will qualify for that. So very difficult cases would not fall into this program, but we are more than happy to comment if you let us know in advance what sort of species you want to work with. We are happy to let you know if it falls into this category or not. And very briefly, I feel I'm running out of time. This is the database membership format. So we have a standard, which is free. There's a gold membership, as I mentioned, industrial and academic. And for industrial users, there are packages which offer savings on multiple licenses. There's also annual and 3 years. And also we have a platinum, which is only price per 1 user only. Yeah. And yeah, I think this is, I should probably, since running a bit late, I'll probably conclude my talk. So if anybody has any questions, please let me know. You can always email us on sales@quantemol.com. Yeah. Okay, thank you.